My name is Robert Taff. I'm the terminal manager at Terminal 718 in Foreman, Arkansas. I'm here to nominate Barney Penny for DriveCam Driver of the Year. Around here, Barney is known as Conway. Conway has been with us for about 3 years. In that time, I can only think of one instance that I've even seen Barney's name in a coachable event. In the last year, he's had 0 DriveCam coachable events. Conway is also a driver trainer and instills in our guys that come here the confidence they need to have in DriveCam. Conway has demonstrated a safe record, and he instills that in a lot of the trainees that he has under his control. Conway is also someone that works as a team player here, and if he notices something on a pad or anywhere or in a driving technique, we'll call him out on it. He strives for everyone to be safe.
Hey, my name is Barney C. Penny. I'm a truck driver at TransWood Terminal, Terminal 718, Foreman, Arkansas, lead driver trainer. I got into trucking in the logwoods years and years ago. That's how I learned to drive a truck. There was no training school. I trained myself. And it just went from one thing to another, and then I pulled grain wagon, pulled dry van, pulled reefer, pulled bull wagons. But I've been doing dry bulk tankers since 2013, and I've had no accidents. If you're a truck driver, it's up to you to make sure everything on that truck and trailer is in a safe operating condition, and that's the way I've always done it. Safety is the number one priority.
What we do around here in Foreman as a dry bulk terminal is a little different than other places. We go to a lot of oil field, a lot of back roads, not just driving up and down the interstates. In the last year, Conway's had 93 events come across, from rough roads, this, that, and the other, and none of those were coachable. And so it has helped even Conway realize that that piece of equipment in his truck, that camera, is not just there to catch him doing something, but it's there to help him as he goes throughout his day. Several times, Conway's even reached up and driver tagged an event where there was a close call with another vehicle or something. And he's used that to, when he comes back here, say, here's what almost happened today. So it's made him a better driver, and this is the first time he's ever been in a truck in his 20-something years of driving that ever had a DriveCam or an event recorder in his truck at all.
I have a job to do, and if it requires driving in front of that camera, that's what we're gonna do. It's good that the camera is there, in my opinion. If you haven't done anything wrong, regardless of where you have or not, it's gonna be right there on that camera, and it's there to back you up. Like, you may be on a real bad road, if an incident was to happen, and it will show all that. It also helps when you're unloading on oil field pads where there's other trucks out there. You'll have that camera right there to back you up in case something was to happen out there, like an incident. The DriveCam has actually helped me to be a better driver in my own personal vehicle, because it's made me more aware of coming to a complete stop. Look, and it helps me that way. And it's really benefited me just to have the DriveCam in the truck. And I've always said that I never would drive with a camera in my truck, but after I've drove over here, I wouldn't drive without one.
I've noticed more and more, and a lot of the newer drivers that are driving for us have used the same thing, where they're attentive enough to, if there's a close call or an incident or something that they know the camera didn't go off, they've driver tagged that. And they came in and said, hey, Conway showed me that when I was training. That's how I knew how to do it.
The camera helps them by, I try to explain to them, the camera's not against you, the camera is for you. Do your normal job, don't pay any attention to that camera. Just do your job, be comfortable, and just pretend like it's not there. That's what I tell them. Some of them still nervous. They don't really mention it, but I can tell they're nervous, and I'll just go to asking them, do you feel comfortable? You checking your mirrors? And I'll just get them off on another conversation, and they'll forget about it. But after they're here a while, I guarantee you can ask any of them, they wouldn't want to drive without it. I would just nearly guarantee that. It's very humbling, and it's a great honor. and you just don't know how much I appreciate it. And I'll do my best to represent everybody, and I really appreciate it.
Conway, we want you to go out there and bring the W back for TransWood and for Team 718.
It would mean the world. It sure would.